Hi folks, welcome to a new video. It's been a while since my last video. As you guys know, I replaced my previously owned MacBook Pro 13-inch M1 edition with a new MacBook Air 13-inch M1 edition in the baseline configuration. So I am using here the baseline MacBook Air 2020 with the M1 chip, 8GB of RAM and 256GB of SSD storage. So my first test will be to use VS Code, the optimized version for ARM64, and how to test it, how it works on the M1. So you guys know that I have a couple of videos where I tested the Visual Studio Code on the MacBook Pro 13-inch, and now I will do the test here on the MacBook Air to see if there are any differences in usage. I'm not going into detail and comparing performance by percentage or does this one build the project faster in a couple of milliseconds. No, I just will test if there is any difference in actual usage if you experience it. So imagine if you're working 8 hours a day, you won't notice if the build is 200 milliseconds faster. Alright, so I downloaded here the VS Code. I will open it in the Finder. Okay guys, so I just got this machine. Let me just switch the language to English. Alright, so I just had to restart my machine to get the language change properly working. So okay guys, sorry for that. Right now I'm back into an English operating system, and I will in the next step just install or unpack the VS Code that we just downloaded. So let's open the archive utility tool. So alright, it's unpacked. I'm not sure, but I guess the icon is changed again. It's previews, yeah, it's now green. I remember the previous version were, I guess, yellow, so I'm not sure how about that. Okay, so we do have here VS Code opened pretty fast. As you guys remember, the first video where I opened up the Intel version of VS Code, it took quite a while, and this opened up pretty fast. So the next step, I will just clone my portfolio again. As you guys know, open it, make 1 or 2 changes, see how the hot reloading goes, and then try to build it. I know the build is technically going on in the terminal, not in the editor itself, but that's how I work. Alright, so let's do this. Head over to GitHub, search for Donkey Kong Jr. That's my GitHub handle, as you guys probably know or not. Now you know. Alright, so that's me. Let's go to the repositories, portfolio, codes. To be honest, I'm not sure if I have already installed Git, so let's test this out in the terminal itself. Alright, so it wants to install the developer tools that comes with Xcode, so let's do this first. Continue power bar. Battery is right now at 61%. Okay, 2 hours remaining. I'm not sure if that is a correct estimate there. Alright, so yeah, do this in the background. I just download the zip folder. Sure, and then I will unpack it. I have to install NodeJS. I didn't do it yet. As I said, I got this machine a couple of minutes ago, basically, so it is somehow a first setup. Alright, so Node is there. It's the long-term support version. I highly recommend to use this if you're planning on developing things you care about. If you're just testing out new things, the newer versions are fine as well. So let's install NodeJS here. Move to the bin, so it is installed. Okay, just keep it here in the download. That's fine for me. So the insider version. Let's open and let's hop over to the downloads, portfolio master, open the project. So yes, you can access it. Let's just check here the about page. Am I blind? I don't want to join you on Twitter. Release notes, January version, so that is the latest version. Yeah, swap used. Right now it's 700 megabytes. Let's just move it somewhere here, NPM start. Okay. Yeah, surely I have to install the dependencies first. Guys, I'm not sure what I've done the last weeks without a machine to set up completely from scratch. You have to think of so many different programs, so let's just install the dependencies, our node packages, watch the activity monitor, and then if it's done, I will start the application. All right, that was fast. So npm start next. React script starts, starting the deployment server. Yes. Also, guys, I'm running here the Chrome version, which is already optimized for the M1 chip. So if we go, where do you see this? I don't know. Probably. No, it should be about Google Chrome. Version 88. Do CV? Yeah, here, ARM64. So that is the ARM64 version. Okay, guys. And now you see that is my portfolio page. It is built with React. Yeah, you can see here it's using a development build of React. You can see here my very latest project. This is a QR maker. It's a software service product. So Chrome is working, page is working. That's totally fine. So just for this demo purpose to see if the hot reload is working, let's just make an amendment here in our JavaScript TypeScript. Let's just remove the TypeScript for now. Let's hop over here. It's basically this line, I suppose. Let's save it. You see the page automatically reloads, and now it's only stating TypeScript, which is not correct. So I will revert this change, and you see how reload worked. TypeScript and JavaScript is there as well. So guys, that is how I typically program in VS Code. I have React, Angular, whatever front end basically project, but also some C# projects. I run the program through the terminal, and yeah, I tested in the browser. Used and the memory used in total. I guess you should use the 16 gigs version, or just wait for the M1X or M2, which is rumored to be released in the spring or summer of this year. So there will probably be a 14 or 16-inch version with much more power and RAM. If you need it, just go for that. Yeah, so I just downgraded because I don't need it yet. I don't know, maybe I will upgrade to the 16-inch. I don't know. As you guys have seen in my previous video, I do have a Windows PC with 64 gigs of RAM for heavy-duty work, for photo editing, for big coding projects. But for my private work, my projects, emailing, social media, light photo editing, this machine totally works fine. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do have any questions, as always, please let me know in the comments below, and I will catch you in the next one, guys. Bye.